Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Quick look at the daily chart here for ETH. Situation here hasn't changed at all. We've seen the reaction to the upside on the 5th of August after the price hit the 50% retracement level here and after the price hit this green trend line. And so far the reaction hasn't really been convincing. Yep, we could be working on this wave 5 here in the white scenario, but we really will only know that once we get the first 5-wave move to the upside completed. You can always trade the long side if you want to with a stop below the 5th of August low, but there aren't any clear probabilities at the moment that the rally in the 5th wave has started, given the corrective structures here to the upside that we've seen on the smaller time frame. So looking back at the daily chart again, we take another look. The possibility still exists that the C wave down here in a larger wave 4 is still unfolding. So we could easily still form one more low. The problem is, if Ethereum does that, it will break below the trend line that developed since, or that has been developing since June 22. In addition to that, the market will then test the golden ratio level most likely, and that's very deep also for a wave 4. And it would just increase probabilities for the yellow count, which would be a larger triangle pattern or a large ABC structure in which the wave 4, which is the bear market low, actually never finished. There are plenty of opportunities still for a larger wave 4, yeah? So that this wave 4, as I said, in June 22 never finished. Then this here would have been a B wave, which becomes more and more probable, you know, the more support levels are breaking. And you might recall me saying already months ago that this move up turned from an impulse into a diagonal. So that was our first warning. I think that happened in, when was that? I think it happened in May. Yeah, that was our first warning, that this move up was not an impulse, at best a diagonal, maybe a B wave, and therefore we just need to be prepared for a more bearish outcome as well, but only if these support levels break. And the chart has just been weak in recent weeks and months. And also, and that's the problem, the ETH BTC chart, where we're comparing Ethereum with Bitcoin, that's still very weak as well. So there is absolutely no sign that Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin or is intending to do. So it is a chart I find quite weak. That can always change when we get the first 5-wave move to the upside again. But as I said on the in my videos about the smaller time frame, go back to the smaller time frame, we really only have some kind of a diagonal pattern that could be unfolding here in the bullish wave count, and there is no 5-wave move to the upside. So it is a bit of a hopium count. And the microstructures are extremely fragile, so we really need to see these 5 waves up to confirm that the 4th wave bottomed. It would be a different situation had we seen any solid 5 waves to the upside. But the pullback so far is only in 3 waves, so that might indicate that we could go a little higher still, you know, but it's not very clear. So micro price action here, there's nothing particularly clear about it. We haven't even broken above the resistance here that we talked about in yesterday's video. So yeah, it's only 3 waves down from the Sunday high or from the weekend high. So one more low would give us 5 waves down, which would be indicating that here wave C of B could be finished in the white count. But it could also be yellow wave 1 like on the Bitcoin chart, right? Something more bearish. And even with 3 waves down, yellow wave 1 could just be a 3-wave move down in a diagonal. So I don't want to get too much into the detailed wave count here. There is nothing clear because we're moving up in corrective structures, down in corrective structures. I don't see anything particularly actionable here. Therefore, I wanted to take the time to talk a little bit about the larger time frame, which still offers us a support region between 1790 and 2457 USD. Below it, let's say a larger triangle or a larger flat correction, as highlighted here in yellow, yeah, triangle or flat correction, become more likely. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.